Welcome to News on What We Choose with Danielle and Dami.
Grab a seat, get the news, and come hang with us.
Come, join us.
I almost messed that up.
Um, I
Okay.
watched, I've talked about this before, but I watch a YouTube channel called Jack and Dan Reacts, and they watch things, and they're two British guys, so they always say, like, come, grab a seat betwixt the boys, and they tap the seat between them. But they always say, betwixt the boys.
What? Are we doing cheersings? Wait, we didn't
Oh,
do our cheer.
yeah.
We're really exciting over here, guys. We've got Spindrift.
And I have Waterloo. This is my backup Waterloo because this is my leftover from earlier. Waterloo and a little bit of stir pomegranate. Um, Divine
What have you been up?
delish.
What have you been up to?
Well, Memorial Day weekend happened and I did the ultimate reset.
Oh,
I
I love
did organize so many things,
that.
purged so many things, got rid of
Oh,
a lot of things, did so much laundry.
yeah.
Cleaned every single bit of bedding. And
Yeah.
that was the night that Wyatt decided projectile vomit all over the new sheets and the new bedding.
No, that's how it works. Oh, I'm
So
so
then
sorry.
I had to hand wash like I was a woman on the side of the creek with my washboard, cleaning the linens from
Uh-huh.
our cabin. And
Oh my
literally had to
God.
do that. I was like rinsing out the puke, cleaning it off in the bathtub. Forrest is coming over. Wyatt was standing by. So I'm like, I'm
Yeah.
getting you in this tub. I just need to clean this vomit off real quick. Yeah, but thankfully it didn't happen again on the bed. It did happen again on the couch. The new couch. Yes, the new
Oh
couch.
no.
It
So
happened
he got a bug or something? Or was
something
it food
quick. It
poisoning?
it didn't affect me or Forrest at all. I was like ready. I was like, Forrest,
Oh no.
it's
Yeah.
our turn next. Because I was like, shit, is this norovirus? But no.
Worst.
So he
Oh,
threw up a little on a couch cushion. Thank God, the couch cushion. Because then I was able to watch that. But I was just
yeah.
like, cool. So fresh ass bedding, per freaking exorcist all over that shit.
Oh my God, poor little guy.
I know. I
This
felt
is
so
fun.
bad. Because like when they're sick and you're just like, he just like did it. He's like, it's in my nose. And I'm like, I
Yeah.
know, I'm sorry.
I know. My kids have a cold right now and they're struggling to blow their nose. And it's really funny to watch them try to blow their nose because they know that you blow it into a tissue, but the reaction is to pull your face away from the tissue like within a second. So as
No.
they're blowing, they're pulling away. And
And
you're
so
like,
it's like this.
no, it's not
Yeah.
how it works.
I remember those days. Like they both know how to blow their nose like really well, but I remember the days of trying to teach them. And I'm like, they would do that. I'm like, no, no, no. It's not your
Yeah.
mouth, it's your nose. Because they know like blow out the candles. So they're like,
Yeah.
why isn't my snot coming out of my mouth?
But now with your nose.
But aside from that, lovely reset from Memorial Day weekend. I also voted.
Yay!
Did you?
I'm sending in my mail-in ballot
Better
tomorrow.
hurry up.
Yeah, I'm gonna probably fill it out tonight, depending on what time we end. Or tomorrow morning. I
Yeah,
know.
but you're like 3 days away, I think, and from the cap.
Mm-hmm. I know. I know.
Get that shit in, girl. And
I know.
last but not least, today I did something for the first time.
Mm-hmm. Yes.
I'm
What?
about to show you something.
Oh,
So
okay.
this is your chance, guys. Switch on over if you're listening to audio. Switch on over to YouTube if you want to see something crazy. Um, I did some cupping.
Oh my goodness. I
That's
almost thought you were gonna say a tattoo, and then so my brain was on tattoo, and I was like, did she get a red circle?
no. And then this is one
Oh
of them.
Lord. That's kind of cool tattoo. Not tattoo.
Yeah, and so I did that, got
Dear
some on my
God.
shoulders, on my neck. I'm gonna send you a picture. I posted one in my story, just like a partial of my back.
Did you
My
do this
back.
yourself or did you go somewhere?
How the fuck would I get that angle?
I don't know. I just was trying to imagine the scenario where you go get cupping.
Okay,
That's
so back up. For the last 2 weeks, I've had this like I talked about it where I have like to Damiana, I think. I don't think I talked about it actually last week. I felt like I had like a pinched nerve or something. Like it was, I felt like, oh, it must be a knot behind my shoulder blade or something. It was running up my neck. It got so bad this last week. It started getting really bad right before Memorial Day weekend. Like I'm talking every hour, I have to wake up to switch out my ice packs. And then I'd have to be awake at like 2 o'clock in the morning, massaging my neck till I got passed out
yeah.
because it hurt so bad. I had to use the hook. I had to use icy hot patches on my body. I had to
Mhm.
switch them out when they ran dry. I had to do so much. My sleep debt on my Oura ring was like the far right you can get, and it was like
Oh,
over 9 hours. I
oh
was
God.
only getting 4 hours of sleep a night combined.
Mhm. Yeah.
It was so
Oh.
bad. So I finally was like, I can't fucking do this anymore. Like, I'm literally gonna go insane. My patience level is 0. I'm so tired. I
Mhm.
feel like I'm gonna throw up. Like, I'm nauseous from being so tired.
Yeah.
So I finally texted my cousin and I was just like, hey, is there any day this week that you potentially could watch the boys for like an hour and a half? Because it
Hmm.
takes like 30 minutes to get their
Yeah.
appointment and 30 minutes to get back. She's like, yeah, just bring them to my work. I'm like, are you sure? And she's like, yeah, people in the office always bring their kids to work. It would be actually really cute because she doesn't like have to bring in a pet like some of them do or kids ever. So she's like, I can
I love
utilize
that.
this.
Yeah.
Um, so got them all set, got their snacks. They love Auntie Shree, so they loved it. And she took them on a little walk around her area. She has a fountain. They saw snails and slugs, and they thought it was the coolest thing ever. So I was able to go get cupping done, and if they also it's a massage plus cupping, and
Oh,
it's
perfect.
deep tissue. Let me tell you, this
Yep.
woman,
Saint, angel. Yeah.
she put all of her weight like into my body, and she's like, "Tell me if I need to release any pressure." And I was like, "I'm not even kidding.
Just
All
go.
of it. Just like I don't care if I literally started having to breathe like I'm going like it's so painful, but I'm like I know it's gonna feel so much better." So I was just
Yeah.
like literally doing the like I was like having contractions basically. And I was just like, it's okay. Just but it was amazing. So I am bruised to shit. Even the boys are like, whoa, because they
Yeah.
saw my back and it's just like now it's escalated. So it's like a dark purple.
Oh my God.
My whole back is just like polka dots all over the place. And what's
Yeah.
crazy, this might help somebody that's listening. She said, because I was like, it's all in my upper back and it's all in my neck and my shoulders. She's like,
Mhm.
okay. She was like doing the whole thing where they do and they like feel you out and all that stuff. She's like, all of a sudden started focusing a lot on my lower back, like near my spine. And I'm thinking, like, why is she wasting time down there? Like, it's all up here. It's all up here, girl.
All
And she's
connected.
like, you have a lot of tension in your spine, which is pulling at your shoulders. And I was like,
Mm-hmm.
oh, damn. So this whole time I'm thinking my lower back's great. It's fine. It's my shoulders. She's like, no, you need to actually put attention down on your spine because that actually will release the pressure that's built up in your shoulders. It's like,
Yeah.
holy shit. And then she got to my neck and she's like, whoa, whoa, every single muscle is as tight as a muscle can get in your neck. And I was like, I was like, does that mean like it's not curable? And she's like, no, it's just gonna hurt a lot. And I was like, okay. And I could feel her like moving things around, like, like
Oh,
making, like, I can
yeah.
feel it. And I'm like, oh my God, this is so painful, but I know it's gonna feel so much better.
Are you gonna go back in a week or something? Or
Hell yeah. Well, probably not a week. She did say if you come on Sundays, I can get the bigger room so the boys can be in the corner and they can like, because I told her, I was
Aw.
like, I'd love to come regularly. I would love to come regularly, but I have kids and I don't have regular childcare. And
Yeah.
she's like, you can come on a weekend. I don't care. As long as like you're okay with it. Like you're not gonna have this peaceful, quiet, tranquil, like that's fine. And it was
Hmm.
cute because after she said that on the way out, I did see like a little girl follow her mom into like one of the rooms.
Oh,
So,
nice.
so I was like,
Yeah.
okay, so it's not like kids are not allowed.
Yeah.
But
That's nice. I'm glad you got seen.
oh my God. Like, and I couldn't look to the left or look down. Like I had to text Damiana to let her know, like, I can't like help with any of the book. episode because I haven't read Dilly Squat because I literally could only look down for like maximum 10 minutes before all of a sudden I couldn't move my neck.
Yeah.
And so I was like, yep, no, I can't. And I'm not gonna like lay down and read a book and then it falls on my
Oh,
face.
yeah. You've got
Anyway,
to find some good stretches to like release the pressure and open up. Yeah, that's
uh, so
good.
she asked me a doozy of a question, didn't even know how to answer it. She's like, what do you do to relax? And I'm like, I lay down after my kids go to sleep and I like watch something. She goes, is that just like every day though? And I was like, yeah. And she goes, do you have something like 15 years ago before kids? What did you do to relax? I was like, well, I really like to go hiking on a walk. And she's like, can you do that? Because I was like, yeah, but I'm like, okay, well, don't get into the street. Don't fall off the cliff. Like, I'm very like, I have to be on in my game because I'm
Yeah.
have kids around. She's like, what about yoga? And I was like, as long as it's not meditative yoga, because if meditative, I'll just go through a to-do list. I can't do shit on that. And she's like, yeah, why don't you do that? Like, give yourself like as many minutes as you can give yourself, a little yoga, a little stretching,
Hmm.
you time. And then I told her, I was like, yes, that would work on the days that my kids don't puppy dog eye me into letting me let them sleep in my bed. And she's like, got to start somewhere.
Yeah.
But I was like, how weird. I could not answer the simple question of what do you do to relax? That's telling.
Tough being a mom. It is, let alone a single mama. So, yeah, it's finding the time to do these things. It sounds so easy,
So easy
but
for some.
yeah, but it's a fight. I feel like it's a fight to like create the space for yourself.
It really
Um,
is. And I feel
so
like mothers just give, give, give. So speaking of, what have you been up to, farmer?
I'm right here for notes, Dami the farmer.
That's why I was like, what are you up to, farmer? I don't know what it means. I
Um,
figured you like made a
so
garden.
I did. So, but a lot of this was my mom too. So, like, I had a massive collection of seeds that, like, I was like, they have to go somewhere. Mom, help me germinate these. And it's not that I don't
We
know how to germinate
just
them, but
talked about this.
yeah, I was like, I need like the time to do it. And she's really good at that. So, we do the same method. You put your seeds in paper towels, put them in the bags, and then they grow really quickly. Not all seeds can be germinated. There are some that are like wildflowers. Those are just better to like put in dirt, mix them up, and
I
throw
did
them in.
I did that and they're like
Yeah.
exploded everywhere.
The
Yeah.
seeds don't do well in that bag kind of like hothouse scenario. So anyway, so she came back with like a lot of baby plants. And so it was like, all right, it's time. I had the gardeners. The gardeners came over maybe 2 weeks ago. And I don't know if I've mentioned this before, but the landscapers that I got have been like quiet quitting on me for like the past 3 months.
Like one at a time.
AKA, I have to chase them down to come. And each time it like is longer than what it was supposed to be. So they were supposed to come once a month. But because I'm chasing them down to actually get here, then it ends up being a month to 2 months. And then the house or the outdoor area is like completely overgrown. And then they charge me more because it's like more maintenance. It's very frustrating.
Do you think that's on
Um,
purpose?
Yes, 1,000%. But also, like he was like, "Oh, I got a new job, blah blah blah." And I'm like, "I'm done with you. Please come so that like I can like kind of set it as status quo and get a new gardener so they don't charge me like $200 for a reset because they'll the initial fee." So I saw the gardener across the street today,
The
and
one
I was
that's
like,
like
"That's the
immediately
guy."
across?
Immediate, well, no, not my gardener, a different gardener who I've seen before, and he comes to all of the houses here, which is like the perfect scenario, because you want the gardener or the landscaper, whatever we're calling them, to the one who has the neighborhood because they're gonna come back. They're in a cadence
They
and they're
can't dodge you. They're going to be
they
next
can't touch
door.
you. They have all the money is right here. Like it's a bigger pot. So I was like, you okay. He's like, okay. So he did a really great job. Plus my old landscaper never like trimmed the trees or anything. So it was like a reset. And from there I was like planting squashes, pumpkins, sweet peas. They're little tiny baby plants, and I was like spacing them out along
Do
my
you
dead
have
space.
a raised bed or a garden somewhere?
No, I have. what they call dead space, which is like that strip between the sidewalk and or like yeah, between the sidewalk and the street. It's called dead space. It's
Oh
just like a
yeah,
little
yeah, yeah.
pocket, but I have a lot of it. And it's all blank. And if you don't plant anything, then weeds are gonna grow. So I started planting stuff. They're all really, really small. Some of them didn't make it from the today's cleanup. Most of them did. And then I'll start popping in like some other annuals and stuff in there. But and then like the stuff in the backyard I had mentioned last week too, just like spray painting and painting these planter beds. Um Outside of that, it's just been work and planning to go to I'll be in London and Dublin this next week. Trying to get things ready for India too. There's like a whole visa process that I still haven't confirmed yet, but I like sent most of my
Oh
stuff.
damn.
And then also on top of all that, the kids' school paperwork is due on the 12th, which like I'll probably be gone for that. Or I just want to make sure like majority of it is done. So just all of the things, you know what I mean? And then you have to go get TB testing and so much fun.
Oh shit.
Mhm.
Because you don't have to do that if you just go to London, right?
No, the TB testing is for their school
Oh, oh,
because
oh, oh,
we
oh, got it, got it,
are,
got it, got it. Yeah.
yeah, because we, spend time with the other kids. So you have to make sure that you're not carrying anything. You have to send your immunization records. Then your husband's, theirs, it's just a list, a laundry. I'm like, my mother could never. If they had done this in the 80s or 90s when I was a kid, my mom would have not. I wouldn't have gone to school.
You would have been homeschooled. Oh
Yeah.
no, it's crazy though, because my kids are homeschooled, but we also participate in all of, like the field trips and all of the
Mhm.
things and all the meetups. You still have to provide the immunization and all that stuff.
Yeah.
So you have to still provide all of that information just because you are going to be in proximity to them at some point.
Yeah, makes sense. Huh, gotta do it. Anyways, shall we get into the fuckery of fucks?
Sure, go for it. Let's get into what the fuck Trump.
Alrighty. Okay, so I saw this one. You may have seen this too. The US will need years to replenish stockpiles of advanced weapons used in Iran war, new analysis finds. Did you see this?
I think I reposted something about it. I didn't read the full like backstory of it.
So, our U.S. military contractors need at least 3 years to replenish stockpiles of three key weapon systems used heavily in the Iran war, according to an analysis that was released this past Wednesday. So, this adds to the concern that American forces would have limited firepower in future conflict with China. The weapon systems are Tomahawk cruise missiles, which are used to strike targets deep inside an enemy territory, and Patriot and THAAD interceptors that defend against incoming missiles and drones. Um, Weird because it's like not that I like support all this war, but also just like very unsettling because it's like so front and center and very like anyone would know this. So you know, we look we look stupid.
Yeah. No, we're a laughing stock. Like there that's at this point it's just people are lying when they go on vacation. They're like lying. Where are you from? Like they don't say America anymore. And it's like with good reason.
Yeah. But do you feel, I feel like uncomfy that the rest, like our enemies know this information. It puts us in a unfortunate disadvantage. Not that I want us to go and like, yeah, missiles, but like, just kind of, I wouldn't have, I probably wouldn't have shared that information. I feel like that should maybe have been a little bit more classified.
I think at this point, the only thing that's classified is like the full Epstein files, like in
Yeah.
full. I think everything else is like, who cares? Just throw that shit out there.
Oh, so much fun.
Uh,
Um,
well, speaking of a hoot and a holler, so this is kind of piggybacking off of last week when you discussed the J6er slush fund. Well, Gavin Newsom, he has been a busy fella. Gavin Newsom posted Trump's slush fund for fascists was blocked and a rogue ICE agent was just arrested for shooting an immigrant. Happy Friday. He said that. And then earlier, I have the screenshot. earlier today, he also posted, if you get a payout from Trump's January 6th slush fund, California will tax it 100%. People who assault cops and overthrow democracy don't deserve a taxpayer-funded payday.
Mm-hmm. I,
So I'm really upset the fact that he's not going to be our governor anymore.
I know, I am too.
It's like he's doing all these amazing things before he's like, see ya.
He is, yeah. I
Ugh.
love him. He's definitely won my heart. I mean, way to go.
He really is like ending it on a high. I'm just saying, like he's ending it on a top tier because I
I
just
hope
really hope the correct person is put into, and he didn't he officially made an announcement. He's like, I'm not backing any person that's uh on the poll or on the ballot. Like you need to make this decision yourself. I know
no.
because let me tell you, I first went and I Googled who does Gavin Newsom support for governor? And he goes, official statement. Gavin Newsom does not support any or will
There's
not
so
publicly
many of
support.
them. I
There's
feel
so
like
many.
it might be better to do that because we're going to be screwed if we
Did,
are, yeah.
did you see the one? Their name is like Duck something.
Are you
Hold on.
Googling it?
Duck Governor California. Like their name, I swear to God, is Duck. Governor elect 2026.
There's Katie Porter, Betty T,
Damn, there was one that
and
literally had a name. I was like,
Omarosis,
no.
Carrie Howard Kidgel. Sorry, guys. Tony K.
No.
Margaret Trill.
Oh, I give up. Just give up. It'll come to me later if I just remember seeing on the ballot and I was like, is this real? And also there's this one that's local to our county that I'm in, and I didn't look up what she actually like is all gung ho for, but her signs are so funny. Her name is Governor Race,
I think I'm
California.
looking on the wrong page. This can't be right. There's way too many people
There's
here.
way too many. It's a whole one pager.
There's no way that
No,
can't.
it's real. Um, Last name.
Oh no. Yeah, we gotta drop this. I'm yawning. Oh no.
Get
It's
your
too
head.
early
It's
to yawn.
way too early. I'm gonna
She
slap
is
you through
not
the
yawning.
computer. Her last name is Bish, and her signs say "Let a bish into Congress."
You know what? Good
It
for
always
her.
gives me a chuckle every time I see it when there's a certain red light that I always hit. I'm like,
You know
"You are
what?
funny, girly."
Good for you.
But yeah, so be mindful who you're voting for. Gavin Newsom's given us nobody to
Fun.
even lean on.
Amazing. We're gonna go into what we choose. So Matthew Perry's assistant gets more than 3 years in prison for central role in his ketamine death.
Good. Three
Yeah.
years seems light, but okay. Good.
Mhm. So his live-in personal assistant who had a central role in the Friends actor's descent into ketamine addiction and injected him with a fatal dose of the drug was sentenced. Isn't like that's crazy? Sentenced on Wednesday to 3 years and 5 months in prison, bringing an end to the legal saga surrounding the death of one of the biggest TV stars of his generations. The judge said you were privy to his struggle with addiction, um, and handed down the sentence for to the 60-year-old Kenneth Iwamasa in federal court in LA. Your conduct was reckless, not just on the day of his death, but in the days leading up to his death. That is really, really sad that
So
someone could
sad.
have helped and makes me think like, did you do this on purpose?
Well, and it wasn't there was like suspicious shit going on. Like the girlfriend of him at the time was like friends with the person that injected the stuff. And they were
Mhm.
like, was it a ploy? I don't know. It's so sad.
Pretty
Like
scary.
way too soon.
Yeah, his attorney Mr. Awamasa's attorney said his loyalty to Mr. Perry was paramount. He worshiped Mr. Perry, he looked up to him, and all he did was please and accommodate him. It's like, what? That's not an excuse. You're an adult. You're 60 years old. You're more than an
You're the
adult.
professional, or
Yeah.
supposed to be.
Uh, uh,
Um, well, I'm gonna take us down to my favorite corner.
yes, love it.
That makes me sound like a hooker or a street walker or a
Wait,
sex worker. I'm taking a conspiracy corner.
is this my conspiracy?
Well, I've been looking at it too all freaking week.
Really?
Yeah, so I was like, oh, did I put this on here? I must
No,
have.
I put it on there and I thought you
Well,
would be proud of me because I added something to the conspiracy corner.
thank you, Damiana. I'm just gonna say the person's name and you can go into the story. We got a shout out, Dr. Spaghetti. You heard that right? Dr. Spaghetti, Doc Spaghetti on Instagram. There are so many videos to this theory and millions of views of these videos. So we're not alone here in Conspiracy Corner. Take it away, Dami.
I mean, okay. So listen, Dr. Spaghetti has like dedicated videos upon videos of Guy Fieri from Dine-ins, Drive-ins, and Dives, of him eating and swears that
Did you just say
Guy Fieri,
dine-ins?
d drive-in, dine-ins,
No,
dine-ins, dive?
diners.
No.
Okay, start from
You
the top
dine
again.
in the diner.
Start again.
Whatever. Basically that he never swallows. You heard that right. He never swallows. And
He who?
Guy Fieri, I said it multiple times, ma'am. Never swallows. He just like keeps it there in his cheek and you can see it. And I love how like the stop, like frame by frame of like him eating. If you really want a good laugh, if you're not a conspiracy theorist person like me, but you're like, this one I can get behind. This is the one for you. Look up Doc Spaghetti. It is hilarious.
And
Anything you'd like to add to
some of the ones that he pulls are from like the archive, like old episodes, newer episodes. Like he does a mix. And it is so clear as day where you're like, holy shit, he does take a bite. They pan away, and then he comes out in and he's not eating anything. So it's
Or
as
he
if
has
he,
nothing on his fork or chopstick. Have you seen that one?
yeah, where he just says, and there's nothing there.
It
And then
makes it's
did you
a
look at the
makes you angry. Makes
did you
me
look at
angry.
the comments?
Yes. Okay. Oh, he swallows. He's a spitter.
So it's funny because there's one that was like actually like, oh yeah, he actually comes to people are backing him up like, oh, I'm a videographer here. This was probably a second take because he didn't like what he said and he had already had food in his mouth. Blah blah blah. And then another person was like, hey, he actually visited our restaurant. So it takes about 3 days for him to do this. His first day is like the food preparation where they get all like the food, them making the food and all cooking up close and all that. There is a hand double allegedly that comes in. That is his hand double. So I'm like, so they put on all of his rings and all of his bling and stuff. And
No. Oh,
what?
please tell me that's not a job.
Guy Fieri's hand double taking you to
It's
Flavor
somebody put
Town.
here. Because he was getting morbidly obese. He talked about this years ago. He used to actually eat a lot of the food until it started affecting his health. And so he had to make a change. He does taste all the food they present him, but I believe he spits a lot of it out, which, like, I think that's understandable. Leave Brittany alone.
Dramatic reading by
Jesus
Damiana.
Christ, stop defending him. Listen, if you are going to be the host of a food show, you got to be a host of the food show. I don't care how long it takes. I don't care about like I want to see you eat it and swallow it. Like eat it. What do you mean?
Did I
This
ever
is
tell
a
you
food
about
show.
the fact that my dad knows his car guys, and because those aren't his cars that he drives in, that red car is not his car, it's productions?
Yeah, that makes sense.
Because he said that my dad used to always do like the uh cars and donuts meetups. He used to always exchange parts. People call him to find parts and hunt down parts and stuff like that for classic cars. So my dad always did the building of classic cars. Then he gave me that little mind-blowing tidbit. He's like, yeah, that red car that you see him drive, that's not his. He only drives yellow cars.
Only yellow.
Yeah, he's like, all of his cars are yellow.
So interesting. Um, this one's mean, but also kind of like reminds me of like, I don't know, sixth grade. I gotta wonder what he does eat because he's not a thin man.
Metabolism.
And then swallow watching is insane. Oh, I had no idea. You know what? Whatever it was, whether it be health or production or whatever, I don't know. But my favorite part of these is watching the chef of the food that he's like eating from, and like it seems uncomfortable. Like when he
Yeah.
does like the stop frame, like they're like, there's nothing on your jumps.
Well, that and okay, so I can't eat 99.9% of the things he actually goes to these places to eat, but this used to be my jam. Like before I moved here, I used to watch a show like just for funsies. I would literally put it on HBO and because it's on HBO Max, I would just watch them like back to back to back to back to back. Um, guilty pleasure. And just them standing by, I've seen them where like they do that, like he would put his finger and stuff and they're just looking, I'm like,
Why did you do that?
and
Yeah, you
and then I think it
monster.
graduated into where he would grab a spoon. But there were certain
Uh,
ones where he would like grab his finger and I was like, they're probably thinking like, shit, now I can't give that to any of my patrons.
it's yeah. Insane. And so fun. I love it. Keep doing it. Dr. Spaghetti? Mr. Spaghetti? What's his name?
Doc spaghetti if you're nasty.
Ah. All right. We're gonna go into the next one. Good news we're sipping. Um, what did they clone next? A yak. So biologists clone
I was
wild
like, is that it? Those are the only options.
They cloned a wild yak to save the golden subspecies, numbering fewer than 300 in the first of its kind effort. China has performed the first single and multiple cloning of wild yaks in a bid to reinforce this keystone herbivore and save one of the rarest and most beautiful animals in China. It actually is really pretty.
It is. It's like
For a
a,
yak.
what's that Highland cow? It's like that
Yeah, Highland cow.
with horns.
Yeah. He's cute. Conservationist and geneticist. Oh my God, I'm so proud of myself for getting through both of those without tripping. Like you had the fear. Woo! Studying this enigmatic and stunning creature might say that the reason they're only found in found high in these mountains is because they have been hunted, out competed, and outbred, such that today they're considered critically endangered. So they added some more to save them. And how do you feel about that? Are you pro cloning animals to save the species? Like, what's your take?
All right. So remember the days when the panda was endangered? No longer are they endangered because they have like their cute little habitats and they have like panda nannies and all that stuff.
Mhm.
Um, I think if pandas were back on the endangered list and they're like, you know what, we're going to clone a panda to save the species, I'd be like, hell yeah, go for it.
Yeah.
Yak, hell yeah, go for it. I think if it's detrimental for our ecosystem to have said species or animal in it, I definitely am like all for it.
Dinosaur.
That's where I draw the line.
You're like, no dinosaurs.
That's where I draw. Okay, I love Jurassic Park
Hmm.
as much as the next guy. I love dinosaurs as much as my children.
Hmm.
Big paleontologist lover situation here, let me tell you. But we don't need to make a real Jurassic Park. That we've seen the movie, we've seen what happens. Do we real like come on? They've made so many of those movies. Just watch those and tell this is what's going to happen if you try to mess with the fact that they don't exist anymore. Like
Yeah,
just
I
leave
think
it, leave it be.
that's totally fair. I kind of agree. I don't think we're responsible enough at this
No.
point to do that. So yeah, please don't. But I agree that like endangered species. I think it'd be cool if they brought back the dodo bird. That'd be kind of cool.
What other animals are like completely extinct that I'd be like,
On, there's actually, okay. No, I'm sure there's a long list, but what animals
what are
are
the top ones?
ex-
Tasmanian tiger, the woolly mammoth. See, that's messing with science. We don't need to fucking do that.
Tens of thousands, of course, of species have vanished throughout Earth's history due to natural causes. I'm gonna say, like, what about like in the last like
Just say 100 years.
100 to 200 years? You know what I mean? Like maybe that is
Oh,
fair.
this is a cool frog. Like certain types of birds, why not? As long as they don't dive bomb you to try to kill you, like go
But
for it.
everything you have to like look at
Oh,
the
the dodo bird
ecosystem.
is
What is
so the dodo bird is
this?
massive though. You know that, right?
But it, but like every single animal has some kind of, connection to the ecosystem around it, from
Mm.
insects to birds to, so you have to like be so careful. But anyways, I think it would be cool to start doing that a little bit more. I'm here for the future.
Maybe not the Sicilian wolf because that one's scary.
Let's jump into what we watched. I think we watched almost about the same amount of stuff. I
Yeah.
actually have one more on you, I think. Maybe.
No,
If
because
I-
I put Bravo
Oh,
Corner. I put all the shit that's Bravo into
um,
one little bullet point.
that's
Well,
fair.
I'll go quick because mine is relatively quick. I need to start off with not Bravo Corner. I need to start off with I couldn't even finish the first episode. Overproduced, swill, garbage,
Love it.
crap.
What is
Um,
it?
who knows? I might, hear down the line, it's so good. You should stick through. Second episode, it got so good. Calabasas Confidential. It's kind of like Siesta Key, but for Calabasas. It's on Netflix. It just came out. I had hopes.
Okay.
I thought it was going to be
Mhm.
entertaining as hell. Oh my God. Oh my God. It is awful. It was awful. I even like had to rewind. I was like, did I just hear that correctly? And then it's like certain things they say, I'm like, oh my God. Oh dear God. There's this guy who's hooking up with this girl. And of course, there's this other girl he was like hooking up with too. And this is like the drama. Very LC, Kristen and Steven. Well, this guy's like, yeah, I like hooking up with this girl because she's like casual, and like she doesn't care if I like sleep with other people. Like, that's my girl, man. I like that. I'm like, yeah, no shit. No shit, you like that. Shut up. Like, I don't know. I think it will kill your brain cells
I don't want it.
so bad. I will likely not pick back up, but
Don't, your time is precious. Yeah.
I need to do yoga.
Yeah. You don't got time for this, okay? You got to go to yoga.
Um, I also watched the season finale of Your Friends and Neighbors. I want to talk about this right at the top because I don't know. Have you watched the finale?
Mhm.
Okay, yay.
I'm like, let me
Dude,
validate. Hold on.
wait, I was just about to say it. Oh my God.
Your friends and he dies, right?
Yes, thank you.
Yeah.
I was literally about to be like, he dies.
Yeah.
He who, like if you didn't, I would have been like, wait, you don't know who dies? Never mind. He who, there's so many he's. So yeah, homie dies because he's on another drug binge crazy town manic episode.
Yeah, I felt like I was like, I had a feeling they were gonna kill him off because he was like new to the season. And doing the drugs like earlier on.
Yeah.
That was wild, but also funny because I was like, another head injury. Didn't her husband,
No, another gun related death.
yeah, but he didn't get shot. He
No, I know, but
fell.
there's a gun present.
Yeah.
There was multiple gun bullet hole points around the
And
house.
the husband of what's her face?
Olivia Munn.
Yeah, Olivia Munn's character. He had a heart attack and died and like slipped on the floor and like
These damn floors, man.
Yeah, these floors are wild. You got to watch out when you're rich and your floors.
Too slick.
Um,
Can't have slick floors. You're gonna die.
the other thing that like kind of drove me crazy this season was the dog situation. Like in no like real reality, if your dog is you're just letting your dog roam around the neighborhood, shitting everywhere, like you are at fault.
No,
So when
you're the
you're opening the
asshole.
door like crazy, because I've already told you multiple times, don't flip it out, don't flip on me. Like it's you. That's insane. And the fact that she like hit the dog was really sad, but that's not her fault either.
Yeah,
Why are
but
you
also,
letting the dog around at night? Do you not want a dog?
and also, it's like I can see where she was thinking, like, they're really going to think that you did this on purpose for
Yeah.
how crazy you are about this dog. Like, you hand delivered a bag in a gift bag of dog shit. Granted, it's your own dog's shit that you were
For dog
gifted,
shit. Yeah.
but still, like, all of the things that have happened and transpired, like, of course, they would immediately think, like, you did this on purpose when she didn't.
Hmm.
So I can see where she's going with, like, the whole killing of the dog and burying the dog. And I do kind of love that that was the thing that brought them back together as friends.
It does,
But
but there's one more episode.
I looked on IMDb and it said only season 9 or season 2, episode 9.
Says season 2, episode 10 airs on June 5th.
Oh my God. You're not going
Hmm.
to be here to talk about it. What's going to
Oh,
happen?
will not.
Are you going to even be able to watch it?
Maybe. We'll see.
All right. Well, the suspense, guys. If you want to know Damiana's thoughts, I'll put it in stories and I'll just repost it to our stories. But if you want to know Damiana's thoughts, you're going to have to, we'll talk about this at the end, but you're going to have to wait a month.
That makes
Um,
more sense too, because like them ending it just on him dying would be wild. Be like, wait,
that
what? Like there's so many things to wrap up there. Also was cracking up about them about oh God, I don't know anyone's character's name. Hold on, your friends and neighbors.
Wait, why also was it so simple for him to just like get out of the situation where he got literally kidnapped, put in a warehouse, and then he just said, okay, and then they literally let him go?
Yeah, we don't know who that was yet, right?
I don't think so because like they was just like, you're gonna do this, and he goes, okay, and that was it. It was that easy, and they went all through this drama and this dramatic thing to kidnap you. Like what?
Yeah, I wonder if they'll come back to that too, because yeah, that's kind of open as well. Like who was it?
Was
Um,
it the guy that he got jumped by?
no, I think they were like trying to make it seem like it was the super rich guy. Why can I not find? Okay, goodness. Andrew Cooper. Yeah, I don't think we know. I had a feeling
Okay.
it was like his old boss, but then they kind of wrapped that up where like you're like, okay, it wasn't him. Um,
And would
so
it
I
have been
don't know.
James Marsden and him? I don't know.
I don't know. Yeah, interesting. But that was I mean, it still was like a fun episode.
Yeah.
Loved it.
I also watched on Bravo Corner, speaking of Real Housewives of Rhode Island. I haven't watched the last one, but I heard it's hilarious. Also a little over the top. Also, Ashley needs to stop crying all the time. Summer House Reunion Part 1. Let's chat a sec about this because I mean, if you're on the internet at all, you've seen clips, screen grabs, all this. Amanda looks so fucked up because she obviously took, and a lot of people are like the whole, it's not beta blockers because beta blockers only does this. It looks like she took an extra antidepressant before she came out on stage because she was just like disassociating to the nth degree. She was not there. And then she had the fucking audacity to tell Sierra to go fuck off.
Really?
You
Dang.
should have your tail between your legs, girly girl. And you're telling her to fuck off because she has the right to defend the fact that you were like, because she was all, West was there for me. And then Sarah goes, where was I? Where was I? She's like, well, you were also there for me. And she's like, exactly. So
Mm-hmm.
this was your excuse, like, because she was trying to say, like, well, West was there for me. I didn't see this coming, blah, 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 blah. Like, she was about to start, like, trying to do that whole situation of, like, how this happened. And she's like, but where was I? And she's like, well, you were there for me too. And she's like, okay. So what excuse do you have for that then? So
Mm-hmm.
just everything she was saying was such bullshit, like such lame. Like she literally, all she had to do was just say, I'm so sorry. Not one time did she say that. Not one time. This is part one. So
Apologize.
maybe she says in part three, who knows? But you know,
Oh, it's different parts. How many parts?
three.
Whoa. That's a lot.
Yes,
For
I
a
know.
reunion or for
Reunion.
they're really drawing that out.
Hell yeah. I mean, they did the same thing with Vanderpump Rules reunion after the whole Scandival thing, so I'm not really surprised here. But yeah, I don't foresee how Amanda is gonna come out at all being like, all right, guys, we shouldn't be so hard on her. No, she made her bed and now she's lying in it.
Yeah.
She's literally telling Sarah to go fuck off, not saying sorry, being completely just disassociated the entire time, not giving two fucks. Um, you know, you did what you did, and now you have to pay for it. So anyway, also watching In the City still loving it. That's the one that comes on right after. Still loving that. Kind of weird to see the timeline of it all because they're trying to give a timeline in Summer House, which totally is lies, 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 lies of how the whole thing started. And then they go to In the City, where then it's like she asked to move out on their anniversary.
Mm-hmm.
She's gonna get her own place, and then goes to West and he posts a picture on Instagram. So people are coming out of the woodwork like, well, if this is when the dinner happened, the next day he posts a picture of them out to drinks together. So literally she tells her husband, I want to get my own place so we can work through it and start dating again, like dating each other again, get that spark back. Then she literally is going to go out with West and get drinks. So that's why a lot of people are like, things that must have been happening sooner than they're letting on or trying to let on.
Hmm. I feel like that's all going
Scandalous.
to come out,
It has to. Because they're not that smart. Because they were breadcrumbing, and that's what Sierra also mentioned. They were like breadcrumbing on Instagram. Amanda would like quote what West was saying in the caption of like a post from like 6 months ago. West would post like Amanda's hand on his or something like it was just like weird. Like when she's supposed to be married still, you know what I mean? So I don't know. I think like yeah, like you said, the truth is gonna eventually come out, like the true actual timeline.
Yes. Yeah, it will.
Southern Hospitality finale happened and it was super good. Joe is a snivelly little bitch who thinks that he deserves the world. He works for 3 days a week at a bar and he's salaried. And he's like all pissed off because the owner doesn't want to start a bar with him. She's like, you literally leave and you don't come to work for weeks on end because you want to go be with your girlfriend. And then it comes out that she had said like, "Oh, he's not my end game. I'm not going to marry him." And he's like saying the opposite, saying like, "This is my family. This is my world. This is the future mother of my children." Blah 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 blah. And then she's like saying completely opposite. So there's that. The reunion trailer looks juicy as hell. So I'm looking forward to that. That's next week.
Oh
You
my
won't hear
God.
about it because we won't be recording, but I'll tell my thoughts in our story. Also, if you want to hear my Bravo thoughts, I have just another Bravo account that I repost from too, if you want to look over there. And then last but not least, Love Thy Nader. Season one
Oh,
has been out for a hot minute. Season two is coming out,
I
but I
can't remember about this one.
just jumped on.
Yeah.
It's on Disney Plus and Hulu. It's really good. Really good. It's about the Nader sisters, and it's really, really good. I highly recommend it. I don't know why I was sleeping on it. I thought it was something else.
Oops.
I
Ooh.
really enjoy it. It's entertaining.
Mhm.
Um, it has a lot of juicy elements, and it seems legit, like they're sisters. So it's very real in a way, like where it doesn't seem like it's just like a bunch of people that were hired to be these roles. You know?
Yeah. It's
What?
it is reality though.
Yeah, reality TV. So it's kind of like Keeping Up with the Kardashians, but completely different sisters. Keeping Up with the Naders, if you will.
Hmm.
Yeah, it's
We'll
really good.
see. Okay, cool.
Other than Your Friends and Neighbors, what did you watch?
So I feel like if I rewatch stuff, it's like definitely rom-coms. And I think this is like less rom-commy, but I watched Eat, Pray, Love.
Or like
No,
drama?
it's like not drama.
Romantic drama? No, because it's not really
It
funny.
is considered. No, it's not. It's not. Well, it has
Can't it just be a romance?
is Eat, Pray.
Romance travel?
Yeah,
Did
love
it make
and
you want a bowl of pasta when you were watching it?
yes, absolutely. And drink wine in my lingerie. My
Did
friend.
you? I hope you did.
Oh, I didn't. It's classified as a biographical romantic drama. Okay, I could
I guess that's true.
not a traditional rom-com.
Mhm.
But I really like her journey. I also forgot that, oh shit, I just forgot his name. What's his name? Who plays her like rebound?
No, I know exactly I can picture him. Who is he again?
Dumb name. What's his
Dumb
name?
name.
James Franco.
Oh, dumb name.
Yeah, James Franco plays her like rebound, and I just think it's interesting that she
That's
like
right.
falls for him more. Like when she does her flashbacks, she thinks more about that relationship than I think she really thinks about her marriage. But then I mean, like she does, but it's an interesting one. And like the end of it is really where Javier Bardem comes in later. And she kind of has like that, like, should I not? I don't know if I can love again. Anyways, I love the
I
travel
just saw,
aspect.
I just
Huh?
watched him in Vicky Cristina Barcelona.
Oh yeah, he's wonderful. I watched another couple episodes of
Oh, wait, hold
Love.
on. I thought you were going to say something else about Eat, Pray, Love. I do want to mention something that I completely forgot about and didn't remember until after. Did you know that Javier Bardem and Penelope Cruz met while filming, or they started dating while filming Vicky Cristina Barcelona?
I didn't even know that they were together. Are they
They have,
together?
yeah, they're married and they have kids.
Oh, I didn't know that. Who is it again? Who is he
Javier
married to?
Bardem and Penelope Cruz.
Oh, no, I didn't know that. I didn't really know that they were together.
Yeah. So
Sorry.
they met on like something else, but they didn't have scenes together on a different movie they were on together, but they never had scenes. So they actually officially were on screen together for the first time in Vicky Cristina Barcelona, which I talked about last week. And that's how they started dating,
That's cute. I
right?
like that.
Okay,
Yeah.
sorry, I rudely interrupted. Continue.
No, 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 it's okay. Now I got like distracted by their pretty pictures. Okay. I was watching Love, Death, and Robots some more. That's a good one, just like before bed. I don't know. It's like short, sweet. Sometimes it can be a little violent, so maybe not right before bed, but I'm like, oh yeah, I do like this show. Um, I watched the first episode of the newest seasons of Four Season.
I was about to watch it, and then I started watching Love, Thy Nader, and I was like, I'm gonna watch this before I talk to Dami.
Yeah. Yeah, yeah, yeah. It's good. I mean, it's
Last season was really good. So this time she's prego, like real pregnant, right?
yeah, she real pregnant. Um, just silly, silly real life, kind of not real life, but like
And such a good cast.
so yeah. Love the cast. And
Yeah.
then watch the series finale of The Boys. I feel like towards the end, I think I was ready, for like you've seen it go as far as it can go. You can only watch so many superheroes with killer penises and it's just, silly, violent. It makes fun of what we're like geopolitically going through and ironically like sometimes they do it before our administration even does something and so the
Maybe that's
the
where they're getting ideas from.
maybe, but the theme this time was that Homelander thinks that he's God and starts to implement these like putting it out there that he is the next Messiah and then like killing people who don't believe in him. Yeah, and that whole storyline, there was an article about how they wrote that way before Trump did his weird shit with AI.
I saw the quote from the writer or the writer or the producer that was like, yeah, that's fucking weird.
Yeah. But then in a weird way, not to bring it back to politics, but in a weird way, it also does kind of make sense when you think about people who are narcissists and like super um like just it's all about him, and has always had this life of like the world revolving around him, or what it feels like
Yeah.
probably for him. So in some ways I'm not surprised, but interesting season. Kind of sad to see it go, even though I just said like I'm ready. It feels like the right time. So
And I
anyways,
think that's also what a lot of other shows need to, Grey's Anatomy needs to take note of is
when
j
to exit stage.
just no.
Let
Just let it happen.
it go. Yeah. Um, yeah. I still recommend it. I haven't given away too much for you purposely because I think you will go back and watch it.
I mean, I
Um,
just won't be surprised. I'll be surprised by when it happens, but I just won't be
yeah.
I won't be surprised by the fact that somebody dies by a massive penis.
Yeah. Yeah, there's the last, and just for funsies, the last episode, they go into an old people's home where there's like old superheroes. And so one of the guys has like really long dangly balls, and one of the character like is like lassoing them and like smacking him in the face and killing people with it. And it's just like I mentioned before, just like a silly combination of like kind of gory, but also it's balls.
It's balls.
You
And
know?
on that note,
And on that note, lastly, I forgot to put this in here so you don't have this
oh,
note. I tried to watch The Crash. I could not get into it. I couldn't.
that's
I was
fine.
like, I don't care about teenagers, even if you're a psycho and you killed someone. Like, I don't care. I
It's
couldn't.
literally when they get to her being interviewed in the fucking prison, you just realize, like, wow, she doesn't give a fuck about what she did.
Yeah, I believe it. Yeah.
It is crazy. But yeah, I mean, if you don't go down the rabbit hole, it's fine. Things that are coming out though that we definitely am looking forward to discussing with you is I know that there's this movie that I really want to watch. It's called Voicemails with Isabel, I think, and it has a familiar face. Um, I'm looking forward to that. Looks like a Netflix movie that you're definitely gonna cry to. So I will be discussing that when we get together in July. So let's discuss. Okay, this is our last like regular episode because, like Damiana said, she's gonna be a traveling. She's gonna just be putting pins and a map on yonder. So she's busy, busy gal. What we're gonna do now is we're gonna do what we did back in Christmas time. We're gonna record a couple little funsy episodes, quick little ones, little, to keep your palate wet. I don't know. That sounds weird. Um, and then we'll take another like week or two here off until we can get together. And then we're gonna do an in-person one in July. So look forward to that one, guys. Which reminds me,
Right.
I have to put my PTO for July 8th. But anyway, okay, guys. We're going to head on out. We'll see you next week. And